YouTube, what is good? My name is Medo Redzik, and this is a mid fade with a side part tutorial. Let me know what you think. I'm here with my boy Julio. We're about to do a mid drop fade haircut. Julio, are we doing the side parting or no?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Let's do the side parting too. Alright guys, this is the tutorial on how to do a mid fade with a side part. Take a look before. Alright, so first thing I'm doing is I'm setting in my guideline with my trimmers. I'm going in all the way, following the curvature of the head. I'm going to follow that all the way through to the other side. As I'm setting in my guideline, I'm making sure that it's even with the other side. And after that, I go in with my Babyliss T-outliners and I bald everything out. I make sure that there's no hair left, just so I have a clean canvas to work with. Alright, so after that, I'm going in with my lever all the way open. I'm setting in my first guideline and I'm following the curvature of the head all the way through. As you can see, I'm flicking in like a C-word motion, and I'm brushing as I flick. So keeping a brush with you all the way up to that 1.5 guard is pretty important, just so you have like a cleaner workspace and you can see what you're cutting. So I'm gonna go through and do all this all the way through to the other side, just to set in my first guideline. Another thing I want you to realize too is I'm using the chair to move my client. A lot of times I see a lot of barbers, they'll kind of like go and move around their client, but I mean, with a barber chair, as long as it swivels around 360, you can always stay in one place. As long as you can see the mirror, that's all that matters. And make sure you use your chair, because you're going to be sitting there or standing behind it all day. So you might as well, be efficient with it. As you can see, I'm going through the whole head, doing that C-word flick. You see it right here. As I'm flicking out. The reason I flick out like that is just so I don't go too high into the fade. So right now what I'm doing here is I got my half, and all I'm doing is I'm flicking out at that 1 guard line that I created. So my lever was 3/4 open and I closed it. Now I'm going in with my detailing clippers and I'm just flicking out at the small line that I made with my half. I'm just cleaning everything up. So right here, all I'm doing is I'm going in with my trimmers and I'm just making it a little bit more sharper, just so the haircut pops out more. Right here, all I'm doing is I'm going into my one and putting down my first guideline, and then I'm going to come back and fade that out. So right here, all I'm doing is I'm going on my half guard open, and as I keep going down in the fade, I'm closing it little by little. As you can see, right now it's 3/4 of the way open, and as I keep going down lower in the fade, I keep closing. So right here, I'm going on my Babyless T outliners and I'm setting in my first side parting line. I'm gonna come back and retouch this, but right now I'm just like putting in my first one. It's kind of like a rough draft, just making sure everything is nice and sharp. I'm combing the hair over with my comb just so I have a cleaner area to work with, and I just put a clip in it just so it stays in place. Now I'm going in on my razor and I'm lining it up. The razor I use is a Dovo Chevette. I like this one just because it's a little nicer, especially like when it comes to handling. It's very light, and I just do this all the way through. I'm just going back in right here with my straight razor and just touching up the hairline a little bit. So right here what I'm doing is I'm going in with my scissors and I'm just point cutting into the hair. The reason I do this is because I'm creating more texture and I'm decreasing the amount of weight in the hair. So when my client goes to style it, it's a lot easier for him and his hair is not as heavy. So that means that you can do a lot more with less product, which is pretty much what you want to do. Especially as a barber, you always have to make your client's life a little bit easier, so teaching them how to do certain things or doing certain things to make their life easier goes a long way. Right here I'm going in with my foil shaver and I'm just making sure that everything is bald, just because when you bald out your client, especially with the foil shaver, you make it pop out a little bit more. But the thing is, you can't go all the way up to the line that you created with your trimmer. You have to stay right below it, just because that foil shaver line could be really difficult to take out. So you gotta be careful with it. I like to keep my foil shaver really low, and I usually do mine towards the end of the haircut. So right here what I'm doing is I'm just spinning my client around just to see if there's any lines of demarcation in the mirror. So the mirror will tell you everything that you need to know about your haircut. So always use your mirror. So right here I'm going in with my straight razor and I'm just touching up my client's eyebrows. I think eyebrows are something that will make your haircut stick out from other haircuts, especially in the barber shop. They really complete the haircut. You don't want to leave your client with bushy eyebrows and a fresh fade, especially if it's a bald fade. It doesn't really look too good. So make sure you ask your client if he wants to get his eyebrows done. So right here, I'm going in with my blow dryer and I'm just blow drying my client's hair. I like using a blow dryer, especially at the end of the haircut, just because it opens up the hair follicle and the cuticle of the hair shaft, and it expands the hair and it makes it just cleaner. The haircut really looks really complete after you use a blow dryer. Make sure you use a concentrator and a vent brush and you use product in your client's hair, just so that you can actually style it the way they like it. Alright guys, this is it. This is the final product in 3, 2, 1. Mid fade with a side parting. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my Instagram, follow me on IG, subscribe to YouTube, drop a like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.